Welcome to your Ethereum News Roundup. Here's your latest for Friday, March 8th, 2024. The DAI Savings Rate is increasing to 15%. Gnosis announces its Gnosis 3.0 roadmap. Delve introduces the Hyperdrive Protocol. And EspressoSys introduces Based Espresso shared sequencing. All this and more starts right after this message. This episode is made possible thanks to Optimism's retroactive public goods funding. If you'd like to support this podcast, please collect today's episode as a free NFT at ethdaily.io/NFT. MakerDAO governance approved an accelerated proposal to increase the DAI savings rate to 15%, a 3x leap from its current rate of 5%. The DAI savings rate yield is paid for by the protocol's stability fees on collateral debt positions, in which the new proposal also raises stability fees for ETH, wrapped STETH, and WBTC collateral types. The annual percentage yield for borrowing DAI via Maker's Spark Lend market will also see an increase to 16%. The proposal is a move to address volatile market conditions and rising interest rates that have led to a demand shock for DAI. The changes are scheduled for implementation on Sunday, March 10th at 1955 UTC. Gnosis released its Gnosis 3.0 roadmap, a new phase focused on transforming payments and financial infrastructure through a collective of aligned projects interconnected by the GNO token. Gnosis 3.0 shifts away from infrastructure to applications that bridge the gap between on-chain capabilities and real-world services. Gnosis 3.0 includes ventures such as Gnosis Pay and Gnosis Wallet, focusing on integrating with the traditional financial system. Gnosis began as a prediction market platform in 2015 that later transitioned into building Ethereum infrastructure, including Safe, Cal Protocol, Carpet Key, and Gnosis Chain. Delve, a fixed and variable yield protocol, shared an update on Hyperdrive, its upcoming AMM designed to enhance capital efficiency and address the issues of fragmented liquidity in the market. Hyperdrive will feature on-demand terms, single-sided liquidity, and continuous liquidity provision. Users will be able to deposit assets for a fixed return with the ability to sell their position early at the current market price, deposit for variable yields by covering the fixed rate with an upfront margin payment, or partake as a liquidity provider to collect trading fees. Delve is in the process of launching Hyperdrive on testnet. And lastly, EspressoSys introduced Based Espresso, a marketplace for auctioning sequencing rights to a shared proposer. Based Espresso allows rollups to auction their sequencing rights to either Based Rollup, Palladium, or Ethereum Layer 1 proposers. Rights to shared sequencing include participating in an auction for slots allocated to shared proposers, which in turn selects the entities for proposing the upcoming blocks for rollups, and a shared finality gadget that finalizes the proposed blocks and issues pre-confirmations. Proposers who purchase the right to be a shared proposer benefit from economic incentives such as MEV and arbitrage. In other news, Quenta launches its Perps v3 beta on Base, Arbitrum DAO proposes to help fund the Tornado Cash legal defense, and roughly 50% of nodes appear to be ready for the Dankun upgrade. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us on X at ETH Daily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io. Thanks for listening. We'll see you on Monday.